If you got entangled with a pathological narcissist, it is important to understand that you went through spiritual warfare. You were dealing with someone that was trying to extinguish your light. And again, you are the light. You are source energy, consciousness, prana, etc. Human beings are multidimensional in nature. We are spirit, governing a human body with access to a mind as a tool. Now, when it comes to narcissistic abuse, understand that they were trying to attack you at your core. They were trying to extinguish your light. When you are vibrating high, you essentially are a big ball of light. And when you go through narcissistic abuse, this is actually shrinking down to the red area here on this chart. The energetic realm that pathological narcissists exist in is darkness. It is suffering. If we were to look at this from an emotional perspective, then at an energetic level, they exist from shame up to pride. So you're dealing with someone with only negative energy. People that only have negative energy are not able to build. They are not able to pour into you. So what they're going to do is drain your energy. In the narcissistic abusive entanglement, what was happening behind the veil is that your energy was being drained slowly. And what happened eventually is that you descended into the third dimension. You descended into suffering consciousness with the pathological narcissist. Pathological narcissists mimic empathetic and kind people. However, they do not have any empathy or kindness in them. These people have very severe spiritual, emotional, and psychological arrested development, and they exist down here in this realm that we call victim abuser consciousness. Any relationship that you get into with people at this level of awareness is going to be a victim abuser type 1. They only are able to drain your energy. The symptoms of anxiety, panic, and stress that you're feeling are symptoms of complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD. And you are experiencing symptoms of CPTSD because you went through spiritual warfare. People that are in hell, people that are at this low level of vibration must drag you down to their level because they are not able to ascend. First up, understand that it is normal to feel these effects from being around narcissists or being in intimate entanglements with them. If you go through narcissistic abuse, right, you will have anxiety, depression, PTSD, CPTSD. You will lose yourself in these entanglements because, again, your vibration is being lowered. This person is not pouring into you. You were the only one that was investing in that relationship. Pathological narcissists are human parasites. They come to take, they do not come to give. When it comes to narcissistic abuse, understand that you are being attacked at every facet of your being. This means then you will experience distress in the physical realm. So you're going to feel this at the body level. So you may have anxiety, stomach issues, migraines, etc. You will also feel this at the soul level, right? Your willpower was compromised. Your willpower essentially is your ability to garner your strength. However, you would not have known in the entanglement that this person who claimed to have love and care for you was your attacker. A lot of survivors of narcissistic abuse were very confused and experienced very severe brain fog, and this is because of the mental and psychological abuse. And when we get to the emotional level, you are slowly being drained. Again, this is the energetic realm that the pathological narcissist exists in, this area from shame to pride. And when we're talking about victim abuser consciousness, then you're going to be down here with the pathological narcissist. In order to feel better, we must ascend. We must raise our vibration because the higher we go, the better we feel. Additionally, you were attacked at the spiritual level, so this is spiritual abuse. Your life force was being drained out of you. And again, you are the life. You are the light. You are the one that is operating this ship. If you take a trip down memory lane, you will see where pathological narcissists actually abandon their true selves in childhood. They are dealing with a very severe sense of self-abandonment. So the thing is, if one abandons their self, if they abandon their true self, the true spirit, their true life force, to abandon yourself is also to disconnect from the mind. And this is why pathological narcissism, narcissistic personality disorder, is a mental illness. So today, they abandon themselves for this false self over here, that which we call the ego or the mask. Someone that abandoned themselves also will want you to abandon yourself. You cannot be an authentic individual in a narcissistic entanglement. Essentially, you will have to be the narcissist version of an idealized version of you, which is a false self. It is very important to understand that who you think the narcissist is or who they pretended to be does not exist. Pathological narcissists put on multiple different masks depending on the people that they are around. This is why you may have experienced a severe loss of a sense of yourself, because the narcissist was actually trying to program you not to be yourself. These are the Anna Delvey type personalities. They pretend to be different people depending on who they go around. So if you like R&B music, all of a sudden the narcissist is going to like R&B music. If somebody else like rock music, all of a sudden the narcissist is going to like rock music. They are mimickers. They don't really have a true self because, again, in their childhood, they abandoned their true self for a false self, that which we call the ego or the mask. So because they are a false self, they also want you to be a false self. So on your recovery journey, understand that recovery is not a linear process. However, understand that the anxiety that you may be feeling, the symptoms of CPTSD, the loss of sense of self, and any bodily aches and pains that you may be experiencing should subside the longer that you are away from this person. It is important that you go no contact, that you blow the bridge up, because again, who you thought the narcissist was does not exist. You are dealing with someone with an unclean spirit. You are dealing with someone with a sick spirit. And if you hang around them, then you are going to pick up their illness. So that is why it feels like you're losing yourself, because you are. The narcissist does not have a self. You are hanging around, talking to someone that does not have a self. What they have is a mask. In order to get away from these toxic personality types, you must get the courage to walk away and stay away. This is why I always state that love is on the other side of abuse, because once you descend into the third dimension, below the line of courage, the only thing that you're going to find there is chaos, trauma, and abuse. What is below that line is darkness, and what is above that line is light. You maintain your light, you maintain your vibration by maintaining your frame. And again, this is by you getting the courage to walk away and stay away. Now, it is important on your healing journey that the people that you come into communion with, so we're talking about intimate relationships, friendships, and so on, these people must be in your dimension. You had no business being in the third dimension. Pathological narcissists are not your equals. In order to have a positive, healthy, blossoming, blooming relationship with someone, both of you must be in the fourth dimension or higher. With that, you're going to be able to pour into that person, and that person is going to be able to pour into you. So go ahead and maintain your ascension, and the symptoms of complex PTSD will subside because you're going to be in a positive state of vibration. And as always, if you appreciate the content, please give us a like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and save the videos. And if you have any questions or feedback, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next video.